Rob?
Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly.
Oh, it's already on.
Your co-hosts are Chief streaming from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, along with Insidious streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube.
Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly.
Your co-hosts are Chief streaming from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, along with Insidious streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and...
Okay, that was quick.
All right, then. Okay, so what? Did anybody watch football this week? You know something? Out of the 16 games, let me say something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of the 16 games, the visiting team won. So, is it really does home field advantage even exist anymore? Well, that's a good question.
I mean, I can't answer that question.
Well, you can. Just the question is, will you?
Chief, don't get me started.
What?
We'll save that conversation for a little bit.
All right, so let's just start. What do you think about Thursday Night Football with the Lions beating the Chiefs? About one. Now, everyone is saying if Kelsey played, it wouldn't have happened.
I call bullshit. Results would have been the same, in my opinion. Lions just outplayed them.
That they did.
Geoff actually showed up and showed everybody why he's making money. But here's the question. What does that do for your morale?
That you beat the knocked out the champion. Oh, it really helps.
Ooh.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
All right. And the winner.
Ghost, hold on a minute. Ghost, hold on a minute. Insidious.
Nope.
Your lighting is making it so where no one can see you.
What's wrong with my lighting? I can see me fine.
You look black.
That's the point.
No, on Twitch, you look dark.
That's the point. I like looking dark. And Insidious.
Turn your light up. Bye.
The light is up.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, so the winner of the week 1 predictions between the three of us is Insidious. Congratulations, you got 9 right. So let's go down the list. So the Lions beating the Chiefs. You got that. Defeating the Panthers 24-10. Only the Chief got that one right. Oh dear.
That's why I started laughing.
The Ravens destroys the Texans 25-9. No surprise there. Okay, how about this shocker? The showdown of Ohio, 24-3. Browns destroyed Burrow.
I can see me fine.
Who? Huh?
I can see me fine. I don't know what the hell his deal is. That's the same lighting I always have, so
Oh dear.
make him feel better.
Anyway, what do you have to say about the Browns beating the Bengals? Fluke?
It just really depends on that. I mean, you can say it, however you want to word it. I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no because, like I said, this is week 1. We normally don't know anything until week 5 on how everything sits.
Right. But still, the Browns beating the Bengals. Good job. Good job, Chief. Anyway, but still, the Browns destroying the Bengals. I can't think the last time that happened. I mean, the Browns winning is one thing, but the Browns destroying the Bengals is another story altogether.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would definitely agree. I mean, not that I most generally don't agree with most of the stuff you say, but I will definitely agree with that because damn the ass kicking they fucking put on him.
All right.
The lowest of his career yardage was in that game.
Anyway, Jaguars defeat the Colts 31-21. It was a decent game. Bucks and Vikings came down to the end, 20-17. That was a good game. Yes, Chief, I'm getting to that. Thank you. The Saints defeated the Titans by 1 point, 16-15. Niners destroyed the Steelers, 30-7. Commanders commanded the Cardinals, 20-16. Hey, Chicago, with or without Aaron, Green Bay still owns you, 38-20. Raiders beat the Broncos 17-16, which I did not see coming.
Tapatachi.
The Dolphins beat the Chargers 36-34. Eagles knocked off the Patriots in a good game, 25-20.
That was a very good game. I was actually shocked by that.
Rams defeated the Seahawks 30-13. And okay, Chief, I'll say it. Cowboys made history by the biggest deficit in the Cowboy-Giant rivalry of all time with a 40-0 shutout. So, wow. So is that?
Can I say it?
Is that the? Go ahead.
How do you put on 40 points and not throw one touchdown? I will wait. 40 points and not throw one touchdown. And not the fact that you threw 175 yards and you only ran for 75 yards and you were at the 2-yard line both times you ran the ball in. They still don't have no offense.
That's because it was the Cowboys' defense that did the work today.
It's the way it was all last season. That's why they were so freaking burned out.
Chief's right about that one. It's not about getting the touchdown. It's about getting the W.
But is that going to help you come playoff time? Because it didn't work last season. If Dak don't get his head out of his ass, it ain't ever going to go nowhere. And you know what? At this point, I would rather root for the Eagles than root for a team that has no offensive line. And speaking of which, brings me to our next topic, Michael. You brought up Patriots, so I want to bring this out real quick. Ezekiel Elliott, there was nothing wrong with him, only ran for 8 yards out of the whole game.
And for tonight's main event, the Jets defeated the Bills in overtime without Aaron Rodgers, because Rodgers got injured in the beginning. I think they said it was a sprained ankle, so he should be back in a couple weeks. But
Chief, I'm not a bandwagon Cowboy fan. I'm a Cowboy fan that'll call them on their bullshit. That's the difference.
A true fan got to call them out when they're wrong.
Not just kiss their ass. Chief.
So I have a question. With Jets winning in overtime with injured Rodgers, does that mean that when Rodgers does return, the Jets are a team to be reckoned with?
They already were. Adding Rodgers just helped. I mean,
But they
you
knocked
already
off the
had,
Bills. They knocked off the Bills.
but you had Zach, yeah, Wilson. Last year, we seen what he could do. So they got a hell of a backup that once was a starter. Now you got Aaron Rodgers. So if Aaron goes down like he did, and let's say later on in the season, they're still covered.
Right.
I mean, the team that I saw tonight is I think they are. I think that they get better as we saw last year as each game progressed. They just got better. I mean, 2 years ago, we were calling this. We wouldn't even brought up the Jets. We're like, yeah, 0 and out. And then we're like, last year, we're like, you know what? 0 and out. And then we're like, whoa, well, wait a minute. They haven't lost a game yet. So anything can happen in a season.
Anything can happen in 60 minutes.
Unless you're the Cowboys with no offense. Chief.
Okay, I'm just being told that it's a potentially torn Achilles for Rodgers.
Yeah, they'll need to do an MRI to confirm. And they'll probably have to go ask Dave and Buster's to be 100% accurate.
Well, but still, I mean, that's like a half the season, then he'll return. I mean, season's pretty early. And Rodgers has been known to play hurt.
But here's the thing. They were down even when he went out.
Mm-hmm.
And they still won the game. So I'm looking at it this way right now. Let's say Rodgers was still in the game. Can we say what it is still went to overtime? Possibly. So
Yeah, we know. Actually, thanks.
This is football.
Anyway. All right, so let's get on to week 2 then. See how we're going with. So the Vikings did lose their game, but not by much. But now they got to face Philly in Philly on Thursday night.
Philly shows up the way Philly did against the Patriots. It could be a different game than what we think.
So you go with them.
Here's the question, though. Is Philly any different, or is the Patriots just gotten that much stronger in the offseason?
Well, it is Belichick. You know, he always pulls something out of his ass.
And the fact I still believe that was the only reason he signed Elliott, because Elliott knows how to beat those Eagles. And it's like last year,
but they didn't.
Dallas, but what was the score when Dallas faced them in the playoffs? Pretty similar to that one.
Elliott may know how to beat the
almost had them.
Yeah, but if Elliott knows how to beat the Eagles and him only getting 8 yards, something tells me the Eagles know how to stop Elliott.
Anybody knows how to stop Elliott.
Yeah.
Elliott knows how to stop Elliott. That's the problem.
So who's your money on, Vikings or Eagles, Thursday?
Who did Vikings just play last? I know we just talked about
the Bucks. It was the Bucks.
They
lost by 3.
Give me the Eagles.
All right, Eagles for Insidious. Chief wants Eagles as well.
Anybody who follows football and you went in on this, put in the bottom who you want.
All right, okay. Chiefs going the Vikings. All right. How about this one? The Seahawks just got their ass whooped by the Rams, and they're heading to Detroit to face the Lions, who defeated the Chiefs on Thursday night. So, do you think the Lions have that? What do you call the morale, the thing to keep going and defeat the Seahawks?
I'm going to go with the Lions.
All right.
You know what, Chief? Go kiss Mahomes' ass like everybody else.
So, do you think the Lions will win, Chief, or do you think it's the Seattle?
I think he just said that they got lucky over KC's, so he's going for the other team.
How you going for
Seems
Seattle?
how that worked against me last week. Not to cloud your judgment or anything. You're buffering. Oh, there he is.
You know damn well if Kelsey was a part of that game, the Lions would not have won that damn game.
I don't think so. I think the results would have been the same.
No. If he wasn't injured, KC would have mopped the floor with him.
Here's a question. Does one guy make a team? Me and
In
Mike,
this case, probably.
no. The results would have been the same.
I doubt it.
Because why? They got outplayed. Are you making excuses for Andy or for yourself?
Kind of both. You know what? I heard this a year ago on KRKN, a radio station here in Iowa, and I still believe it to this day. Nothing good came out of Detroit.
Sure they did.
Except for the man beast Rhino. Even though he kind of
So
sucks.
Hey,
So, are you
nothing
going with
good.
Lions? So, are you saying the Lions
wait a
will beat the
minute.
Seahawks,
Wait a
or
minute.
Seahawks will win it?
Hey, I got him.
Yeah.
Nothing
What?
good came out of Detroit except for that Ford he's driving.
In all fairness, my wife picked that out, so shut up.
Still came out of Detroit.
Wait, are you referring to his Ford or my Ford?
Both of them. They both came out of Detroit.
And as far as the Lions, you can go F yourself. I'm never going with the Lions.
All right. Okay.
I
We
take
got
that back. Unless they face Green Bay, then of course I'll choose the Lions. Otherwise, no.
Okay. For the next game, we got the Bears, who just got beat by Green Bay, against the Bucks.
Buccaneers.
Just beat.
Just write it down for all of us. No one's going to go for the Bears.
Brady's still retired?
Yes.
Yeah, he's now kind of helping the Patriots right now.
You like how I said that still.
All right, next game. Both it's the Chargers and the Titans. Both lost their games, so
Titans
both of them are looking.
Because I don't care, so I'll go Titans just for the hell of it.
Yeah, Titans.
I'll give Chargers just to give them that vote. Green Bay versus Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Hold on. I got to talk about Atlanta.
You want to go with the Packers or Atlanta?
Oh, I'm going with the Falcons, but I want to talk about them.
Okay,
Go ahead.
about it.
I watched a video that Sports Center posted. I obviously didn't watch the game because I'm not a Falcons fan, but I guess their mascot pulled a Shawn Michaels and zip line from the top of the stadium to the 50-yard line.
What's wrong with that?
All I gotta say, at least they know how to keep a rope tight.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
Neither am I.
I'm not touching that one. 10 foot phone. Raiders.
You
Bills.
know when to shut up. This is the time to shut up.
Raiders and Bills.
Bills.
Raiders.
won. Bills
Raiders.
lost.
Oh
Raiders.
shit! I'm still going Bills.
After what just happened tonight, Raiders all day long.
Why? What happened tonight?
Bills lost to the Jets in overtime.
Wait. What?
Dude, they lost on a
Yeah, mark me down for Raiders.
yeah, on a punt return.
Yeah, mark me down for Raiders.
You didn't know that?
All
No, I
right,
was too lazy playing
how
Call of Duty and
Ravens-
watching Raw.
Yeah. The win in overtime, and even without
Ravens
Rodgers,
against the
they still won.
Bengals. You just get
I don't feel like getting Spike Pile Drive by Sammy Callahan in December, so I'm gonna go Bengals.
all right. Ravens and Bengals.
Bengals.
Ravens.
Even though they just got their ass destroyed by the Browns.
Bengals.
Ravens. Dude,
What do you
did
say,
you even
Insidious?
hear what happened in that game with the Browns?
They took his
gave,
shit and they won.
they they gave Joe Burrow the lowest PBR of his career.
All right.
They picked
Dixie!
How's the Colts and Texans? I'll go with Colts.
Colts. Yeah.
No, I'm not going with Colts. First game of the season, who'd they lose to?
I don't
The
care.
fucking Jaguars.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Jaguars.
fuck the Colts. I'm not cheering against the Texans.
Well,
Well, let's talk about those
If you're
Jaguars.
gonna lose to the Jags, I ain't voting for you.
Okay,
first
fine. How
off, Jaguars have gotten good over the past couple of years. They have a lot of good talent. They just didn't have a quarterback. Now they actually have a quarterback that can throw. Now they're actually making plays. Unlike
how about
Dallas, who don't have a quarterback.
Maybe John
How about-
Moxley teaching the Jaguars a little bit.
Well, let's talk about the Jaguars.
They still suck.
They're hosting the Chiefs.
Sorry, Headster, but I'm going Jags.
What happened?
They don't got Kelsey. They're not gonna win.
I'm sorry, even without Kelsey. I mean,
You lost to the Lions. You're gonna lose to the second worst team in the National Football League.
Actually, currently the worst team in the NFL
Los
is the Bears.
Angeles?
Well, you know what I meant. For the last several years, it's been the Jags and the Lions.
So, Insidious, which one are you going with, Jags or Chiefs?
Jags.
Told you.
I'll always root against the Chiefs.
All right. Do I even bother you guys? Don't root for Giants, right?
Who are they facing?
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals are gonna do the 40-0 shutout too. Oh wait, they suck, so they won't.
Go with Eagles.
They got a Northern Iowa Panther on the team, so yeah, I'm going Cardinals.
Niners and Rams.
Niners.
Yeah, Niners. The Rams haven't done nothing good since.
Last week when they destroyed the Seahawks.
No, I was gonna say they haven't amounted to much since they were in St. Louis with Kurt Warner as their quarterback.
I will say this much. If what happened, this actually might be a good game because what the Rams just did yesterday, that could be a damn good game.
All right.
If that same Rams team comes in, it could be a hell of a game.
How about them boys? You got the Jets.
Dallas.
I'll go Jets.
Fucking bandwagon son of a bitch.
Put that down
Well-
on the calendar, people.
Just note that if it's true about Rodgers, Dallas is gonna mop the floor with the Jets.
Just know our defense will show up, but our offense won't.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
All right,
sorry to
the
say
Commanders
this,
and the Broncos. Sorry.
but I'm sorry. 40-0, and you don't throw one TD. How bad does that say you are?
Well, second half, our backup played.
No, there was no need for him to play, and even he didn't even get a throwing TD.
Hmm?
I got next.
All right, Commanders and Broncos.
Broncos, because the name Commander's still stupid.
Give me those Redskins.
Yeah, there's a petition out there to get them back to the Redskins.
Well, they do one
Yeah.
for baseball too, because they made The Cleveland Indians changed their names too.
Yeah, I know.
Dolphins and
the
Patriots.
And the Atlanta Braves are no longer the Braves. They're something else also, and they had to change their tomahawk thing logo too. I saw their colors this year. I was not impressed. They were yellow and blue instead of the traditional gray.
Sunday Night Football gives you the Dolphins and the Patriots.
Why in the hell is that a Sunday night football game?
Because it's a rivalry game.
We'll go Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the black and white.
Oh.
Made you think there for a minute. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Patriots.
He's going to go where Ezekiel Elliott is, even though he only got 11 yards.
So you got Derek Carr and the Saints against the Panthers. I'm going with Saints because Derek Carr finally has the weapon.
Carolina.
I'll go with Raiders, but something tells me I should have went Panthers. But I'll go Raiders.
Derek Carr, I said Saints. Carr's a Saint now.
Don't care.
All right. For some reason, there's 2 Monday Night Football games. That's the first one. The second Monday Night Football is the Browns and the Steelers.
Give me the Browns for 200.
All right, Chief. We got Browns or Steelers.
Hey,
Sorry, hey sis, if you watch this, you didn't hear me say Browns.
Hey, Pixie, I'm sorry, but somebody call Big Ben. Steelers need their quarterback back. I hate football, remember?
Shut up, you eagle.
Yeah, I know.
She hates football because her home state team sucks.
Well, at least she has a home state NFL team.
We almost had one, but they couldn't come to terms. What's our Monday night game?
Saints and Panthers and Browns and whatever I just said. Steelers.
So that's it for all the games for next week?
Yep.
Yeah, we went through it quick, surprisingly. We know. Yeah, Paul, which one? You didn't know they had 2.
They do not have my cat.
No, Pixie X, which one? We have 2.
2.
They have 2 football teams.
They both suck.
Oh, shit.
Pittsburgh and Philly, they both suck.
So does the Cowboys.
After a 40-0 win, I don't think.
He has been removed for doubting the Cowboys. Yeah, get down there on the bottom where you belong.
Well, that depends. The Cowboys are riding the pine pony again. Oh, shit.
Got anything else, Insidious?
Rather than me making fun of the Cowboys some more, no. I'm sorry. I just don't know how you go 40-0 and don't throw any touchdowns. I just don't get it.
Well, there is running for touchdowns.
Again, it's not about the touchdown; it's about getting the damn score.
But they only had 2 rushing touchdowns, and both of them were at the 2-yard line, which means we still have a problem getting into the end zone.
Then where'd the other 30-some points? 48.
According to what I seen in the stats, they blocked a 58-yard field goal and ran it back.
Yeah.
And then
That was the very first play.
they had 2 picks. And then they had 3 field goals in there. But not one touchdown was thrown. It was all on special teams and defense. You can't win with just your special teams and your defense, Chief. Not every game. You get in with an actual good team, they will wipe our fucking ass. As we've seen in the playoffs with the Eagles. Because Dak can't fucking throw. Oh, wait. Yes, he can. Out of 11 games, he led the league in the most interceptions.
Yeah, but in this, I'm reading the stats right now. In this one, he only had 8 or 9 incomplete. The rest were all complete.
But that's the problem. Not one end zone. You can have perfect accuracy all you want, but where is the end zone? His accuracy lacks in the red zone. Like, I don't know. I went through this thing over and over again. Yeah, they scored 16 in the first, 10 in the second, 7 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. Total of 40. Yeah, he attempted 24, completed 13 for 143 yards. But I hand it to him. He didn't throw an interception. But you didn't throw any touchdowns either. So I'm still holding that over his head. Tony Pollard had 2 touchdowns. Turpin had 1 touchdown. That was the other one. Turpin ran one in on a sweep. See, this tells you right here his most yardage completed was 77 yards to CD Lamb. Gilmore had 1 interception. Bland had an interception. And I think both of those turned into pick sixes.
Wow, Chief.
Armstrong had 2 sacks. The other guy had 2 sacks. Micah Parsons had 1 sack. Chauncey Golston had 1 sack. That's the Iowa boy right there. I'm proud of that.
Ghost, he still hasn't seen it.
I'm busy looking.
Eddie, I'm going to bed. Good night.
There. We discussed NFL and how much lack of faith in cities. Oh, fuck you, you motherfucker. I have very little faith.
Of course, as I go to leave. On that note, peace.
So Aubrey was 2 for 2, 100% accuracy, 38 being his long for 10 points. They only punted 3 times for 146 yards, 48.7 average in the 21 time. So I just don't understand where ESPN and everybody has these guys labeled as the best team in the NFL. I don't see where anything in that stat says they are the best team in the NFL.
Probably the 40-0 shutout.
But stats speak louder than words, in my opinion. And according to those stats, they're fucking horrible.
Then we'll see what happens when they face the Jets next week.
I don't want them to face the Jets. Jets ain't a challenge.
What? After what they just did to the Bills, you're going to say the Jets aren't a challenge?
The Eagles is a challenge. You can say what he wants, but the Eagles are a challenge.
Look, I love to keep this up.
And after all, Steve, you can tell me all you want about these Eagles, but you know as well as I do who took us out of the playoffs.
I love to keep this up. I can go get the wifey. So you guys have fun.
I could do this all day about these damn boys. I lost my faith in Dak Prescott when he became Dak Prescott. Oh, bullshit.
Like
you said that too.
Just like you said that about earlier about the Browns. He said he lost faith in the Browns and then they turn around and do that to the Bengals. Like, it's when you lose faith in your team is when your team starts to wake up. It's kind of weird.
I've lost faith in the Dallas Cowboys in the past.
What the?
That was good timing. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. All righty. I guess that's all I have.
All right. We'll see you guys next Monday night for another Talking Football. And as you know,
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
He fucking muted you. That's funny.
That's all right. I don't mind. See ya.
Laters.
Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly.
Your co-hosts are Chief streaming from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, along with Insidious streaming on Twitch and Facebook.
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.